Namaste, dear friends. Welcome back. It's another rainy day here in California, one of many, it seems, these days. It's flooding outside. So I've created a little bit of a fun rainy day yoga flow for us. It's going to be strong, and I'll try to make it quick so you can get in and get out and get on our way with the rest of our day. Nice and warm and open. So meet me standing at the front of the mat, feet hip distance apart, toes facing directly in front of you. Lift your toes to press into all four corners of your feet. And then release the toes, lift through the heart space, lengthen through the tailbone, roll the shoulders back and down. Open the palms towards the front of the room and close your eyes. Take a deep breath here in and slowly release. Again, a deep inhale and slowly release. Long, slow inhale. Complete exhale. See if you can slow it down a little more. A few more breaths here, noticing how your body feels, noticing how the air feels as it enters and exits your body. Trusting that if you're cold, you will soon be warm. If you are stiff, you will soon be open. And leaving whatever it is that you have to do today or this week off the mat. Know that it will still be there at the end of this practice, and that this practice is sacred and necessary. Will help you get to those things with a better mindset. So inhale, reach your arms overhead, clasp hands at the top and reach up and over to the right side bent. Lengthen through the top left side body, press down equally into both feet. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the left. Back to center, reach. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and as you exhale again, lead with the heart space. Open through the heart space, exhale. And inhale, round through the back, half lift. Sort of like cat-cow, but standing. So then, fold forward, heart first. Round through the back, half lift. Exhale. Open through the heart space, fold forward. Two more like this. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chin to chest, round through the shoulders. And exhale, fold. And then this time, stay in a forward fold here for just a second. Let your head be heavy. Shake your head yes and no. Bend the knees deeply. Release all tension in the back of the neck. On your next inhale, bend the knees even deeper. Tuck your chin into your chest and take as long as you can on your inhale to roll all the way back up to standing. Reach your arms up and overhead, and exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach right and left. Spread your arms wide. Open through the shoulders, open through the front of the heart space. Inhale here, and then exhale. Keep the hips facing forward and look over to your right. So your right arm is reaching towards the back of the room, left arm is reaching towards the front, but the hips are squared to the front of the room. Deep breath here, inhale. And exhale back to center. Inhale here. Lift, grow taller, and exhale, look over to the left. Inhale here, and exhale back to center. Inhale, reach, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, core tight, and exhale, plant the palms and step it back to plank. Spread the fingers wide. Press equally into all 10 fingers. Press your heels away from you. If you need to come down onto your knees, that's fine, or onto your forearms. Knit the ribcage up and in, navel up and in. And then launch forward, chaturanga, to upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Walk it out. Shake your head. Bend one knee and then the other. Shoulders away from the ears. Hips high and in the direction of the back top corner where the wall meets the ceiling. If that means that your knees are deeply bent and your hips are as high as they can go, then that's perfect. If you can straighten your legs, that's great too. So take your left foot to the center of the mat. Inhale, right leg up. A few leg circles. First in one direction and then the other. And then bring your knee into your nose, shoulders over wrists. And inhale back up into three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it tight. Inhale, three-legged dog. And this time, exhale, step the foot through and come up into high lunge. Press the left heel away from you. Squeeze the right knee in, and so it's in a direct line emanating from your hip. You might have a tendency to come out here. So make sure that your hip, your knee, and your ankle and your toes are all in one line. Knit your rib cage in, knit your lower ribs in, lengthen your tailbone towards the mat, shoulders away from the ears. Big breath here. And then take your right hand to your right hip, reach up and over to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Hold your plank, and from here we'll do something a little different. So reach your right arm in front of you. You might need to take your legs as wide as the mat, so keep your hips as square as you can. Right arm reaches forward in a three-pointed plank, and reach around and touch your hip. And then reach back forward, so like a circle. Plant the right palm, same thing on the left. So reach your left arm forward, up and back, touch your hip, and then round it or circle it back forward to come to plank. 10 of these. So spread your legs. Take your feet as wide as the mat. You can also come onto your knees if you would like. And circle the right arm forward and back, and forward to plank. Left arm forward and back, forward to plank. 2. We'll do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Core tight. And 10. And vinyasa. to downward facing dog. Walk it out. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale the left leg up. And a few leg circles here. First one way, and then the other. And then inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it tight. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Wrists under shoulders. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step it through, high lunge. It's starting to rain again outside. Not as heavy as last night. Last night it was pouring rain. Take your left hand to your left hip, reach up and over. Lead with your pinky so that your shoulder's not creeping up by your ears. So turn your pinky inward, palm of hand facing the mat. Excellent. Inhale, reach. And exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to plank. Vinyasa. Optional second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Continue to focus on the breath. Keep it long and relaxed. Inhale the right leg up. And exhale, circle the right knee to right elbow, left elbow, back to three-legged dog. Again, right elbow, left elbow, back to three-legged dog. Last time, right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. And this time, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Deep breath here. Now reach your arms right to left, open wide. Spread across the collarbones, the front of the shoulders. Inhale here, and exhale, open arm twist to the right. Now see if your left hip has fallen. Try to keep your hips square. Turn with the core. Inhale. Now exhale, plant the left palm onto the mat. Keep the right arm up to the sky. Easy twist. Squeeze your right knee in towards your body. Press away from you with your left heel. And from here, step the right foot back, side plank. Now, feel free to come onto forearm side plank or stay up on your hands. Or you can always bring your left knee onto the mat as well. And we'll do another new move. So rainbow up, reach your hand up and overhead, lift your hips high. And then drop the left hip towards the mat, right elbow into the right side body. So then lift high, reach up and overhead, and then drop the hips towards the mat. You don't have to touch the mat, just towards the mat. And lift. Rainbow. And drop the hips. 3. Rainbow. 4. Rainbow, core tight. 5. This will really work your obliques. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Reach up and overhead. Plant the palm. Plank. That's a lot easier to do from your forearms, by the way. I did it the first time on the forearms. And from plank, drop your hips over to the left, and then over to the right. Core tight, navel up and in, left, right, 4, left, 6, left, 7 or 8, 10. Back to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. It feels good to be alive today. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, right elbow back. Left elbow, right elbow back. Engage the core. Left elbow, right elbow back. And then this time, step it through. High lunge. Deep breath here. Big inhale and slow exhale. Reach the arms left and right, and this time exhale to the left. Square the hips. Make sure the hips are facing the front of the room. Turn with the core, twist with the core. Look over your left shoulder, or you can look just straight to the left. Inhale here, and exhale, plant the right palm, left hand to the sky. Easy twist. Now press strongly into that right hand. Flip the left foot over into side plank. Again, you can always do this from your knee or from forearm plank, which is a lot easier, actually. And you can also crisscross your toes or your feet for balance. So reach up and overhead rainbow, and then squeeze the elbow into the body, drop the hips. Reach up and overhead rainbow, squeeze the body in, drop the hips. So 2, 3, 4, this is my weaker side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! I have a hard time with balance on this side and side plank for some reason. All right, flip it over into plank. And once again, hip dips, so drop the hips to the right this time to start. Core tight, and then the left. 10 of these. 1, heart open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. And this time, as you come into high lunge, you will windmill. I always say windmill like it's food. We know where my mind is. Okay, so we'll windmill the arms straight up. So right arm leads. And then, so windmill the right arm up to the back of the left thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. And then windmill the arms back down to plank. And hop switch the legs. So now the left leg is leading. You don't have to jump either. You can just step the legs forward and back. So now left leg is leading. Start with the left arm. Windmill up into high lunge with a twist. Windmill back down. Plant the palms. Hop switch the legs. Windmill up. Lunge with a twist. Just look over your right shoulder. And then lead with the left. Windmill down. Hop switch. Left arm first. Windmill. Lunge, twist. Windmill back down. Hop switch. On your count now, we'll do another 4. So 2 each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. If you lose your balance, just come back into it. Plant the palms, and then kick the left leg back up, 3-legged dog, and then drop the foot, downward facing dog. Walk it out, Bend one knee deeply and then the other. And then from here, take the right foot, cross it in front of the left foot to the outside of the mat. And then take the left foot, cross it in front of the right. So we'll sort of dance walk our way to the front of the mat. So now switch, take the right leg cross, and then left leg, just like an inch closer every time. Core tight. Walk your way to the front of the mat. And then inhale, low squat. So toes are on the outside of the mat, heels are inside the mat, heart's lifted, take your right elbow to your right knee, reach up and over, and then left elbow, left knee, up and over. Plant the palms, hop back to plank. Take the right foot, kick it across to the left, touch your right toe with your left hand. Back to plank. Left foot, kick it across to the right, toe tap, plank, hop forward, low squat, side reach. Both sides. Plant the palms, hop back, opposite toe to finger touch, right toe, left hand, left toe, right hand, hop forward, low squat, side reaches. So we'll count that as 2, 8 more. Hop back, toe touch, hop forward, side reach. Plant the palms, hop back, toe touch, squat, side reach. So 4. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. Make sure you press your knees out when you're in the squat. 5. This is 6, I think. I don't know. It's fun. Toe tap, 7. Let's say around 7. Woo, okay, words. 7. Keep your core tight. Lift through the heart in the squat. Press the knees away from you. Let your tailbone be heavy. Try to come back to your breath. We'll do one more. Toe tap, squat, side reach. Come back to squat and press up to standing. Woo. And then step your feet long along the mat. Toes facing just slightly in, heels just slightly out. Inhale, lift through the heart, look to the sky. And then exhale, flat back, forward fold. Now walk your hands over to the right ankle maybe. Keep your hips square. Bring your heart over towards the right. Now walk your hands to the left. Heart over towards the left knee, maybe. Back to center. Now walk your hands to the right again. Bend through the right knee. Lift the right heel and the left toes. Lift through the heart space, flat back. Side lunge, stretch. I apologize for Bailey barking. I'm sure it's some poor innocent soul running by the house right now. Or a squirrel. Possibly a squirrel. So don't let your shoulders creep up. Open through the heart. Relax the shoulders down the spine. And then walk all the way over to the left. Lift the left heel. So you're on the ball of the left foot. heel of the right foot. Lift through the heart. Side lunge stretch. Come back to your breath. Now walk all the way back over to the right. This time keep your right heel on the mat. Flex through the left foot. Side lunge with the heel on the mat. And if you can, reach your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Reach up with the left. Twist. Excellent. Over to the left. Left heel stays on the mat this time. Use your shoulder to press your knee out. Flex through the right foot. And if you can, take your left hand to the outside of the mat and reach up with the right. Hands to the mat. Come back to a forward fold. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Step back. Plank. And now hop your feet in a couple inches. Knees almost to the mat. Squeeze the core tight. Hop in a little bit closer. Squeeze the core tight. Knees an inch from the mat. Hop a little bit closer. Core super tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then hop forward. Come to sit on your bum. Whew. I hope you're warm now. I'm definitely warmed up. So from here, we'll work on our cores. So take your toes off of the mat, lift through the heart, and we'll do, so we've been working on opening our shoulders. So bring your lower back onto the mat, reach up and overhead, point your toes, and then circle the hands around. Come up, knees to chest. So we'll do 10 of these. So feet long, arms up overhead. Circle the arms to help you come back up and knees into chest. So 1, reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep your knees up, either your shins parallel to the floor, or you can tap your toes on the floor to help lift through the heart, lean back, keep your natural core, or natural lower back curve, rather. And I want you to lean back, look over to the right, or you can have your legs up like this, and then just inch forward and back. 10. I'm going to keep my legs on the ground, actually. So lift through the heart, core tight, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reset, lift, open through the heart, lean back, look over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reset. It looks like such a small move, but it's difficult. Okay, so then come to lay on your right side. Knees bent, left hand behind ears, elbow out, behind the one ear, not both ears. And then take your feet long and squeeze your knee into your elbow. So we'll do side crunches, 10. 1, try not to press up too much with the hand is just for stabilization. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides. I'll just go this way so I face you. 1, 2, squeeze through the obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come to lay on your back in star shape. Right hand to left toes, left hand to right toes, 10 times. Again, try not to lift too much. Don't use your arms too much. You want to be using your core. So press your lower back into the mat, engage the core. Right hand, left toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Now, I'm going to flip around again. You stay right where you are. Take your lower back, press your lower back into the mat, bring your knees into your chest. Straighten your feet towards the ceiling, flex through the toes, or both feet. Reach your arms up and overhead, and from here, reach for your toes. So lift the heart space. You can also move your toes a little farther away from you to make it harder, and touch your toes 10 times. 1, press through the lower back, 2, core tight the whole time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Knees into your chest. And this time take your hands up underneath your bum. And with the legs at a 90-degree angle, touch your toes to the mat. And then squeeze your knees into your chest. Lift your hips. Touch the toes to the mat. Squeeze the knees in. Lift the hips. 1, 2, squeeze the core tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Knees into the chest. Take both feet onto the mat, hip distance apart, toes facing directly forward. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Press down with your elbows and inhale, bridge pose. You can clasp your hands underneath. If you would like, energetically squeeze your thighs together. Press down into all 4 corners of each foot and lengthen your tailbone towards your knees. Release. Take your left ankle to your right knee. Press down into all 4 corners of the right foot and then lift. Bridge, one-legged bridge with a hip opener. Again, you can clasp here. This helps me balance, actually. And release. Bring the whole combination over to the right for a little bit of a twist. Back to center. Take the left foot to the mat, right ankle on the top of the knee. Lift through the hips. One-legged bridge with a hip opener. Try to keep your hips square. You might also notice that one leg is very different than the other, and that's okay. Nobody is symmetrical. And release the hips back to the mat. Bring the right foot over to the left. Twist. Come back to that breath. A long, slow breath. Notice how perhaps it feels different in your body now than it did in the beginning of the practice. Back to center, bring both knees into the chest. Happy baby. Take your feet in your hands, knees in the rib cage. Flex the feet towards the sky. Feel free to rock left and right if that feels good in your body. Take the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Keep your feet in your hands. And then release the feet to the mat. You can keep the soles of the feet together or let your legs go long. Lengthen the tailbone away from you. Release the shoulders. Release the hands to the left and right. Take the biggest inhale you've taken all day and exhale with a sigh. Again, an even bigger inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Last time. If you have the soles of your feet together, take them long now. Let your feet fall left and right. Release the breath. Allow your breathing to return to normal. And stay here for a few moments. If it's cold, you can grab a blanket or an eye cover or anything that will make you feel more at ease, more relaxed. And take just a few moments here to just be in this space, in this body, and in this breath. Namaste.